What if you could change the lighting on your actors in post to match any environment? Well, now you can. We are relighting video in Unreal Engine. Let me show you how you can do it with Switch Light. All you need to do is go to the Create tab, select Relight Image, select an HDRI, which is going to be used to relight the image, then simply drag and drop the image you actually want relit. And boom, done. But the most important thing though for us who like Unreal Engine is you can download separately the normal map and albedo map. So I'm going to film a short sequence on the green screen here and then relight my footage in Unreal Engine. So stick around to the end to see the result. So we're going to shoot with completely flat lighting like this. I've got two LED panels, one on either side of the camera, to completely get rid of any shadows. And that's going to help hopefully with our relighting result. And we'll find out what kind of results we actually get really soon. I'm about halfway through shooting and it's just occurred to me that the nature of filmmaking is entirely changing again. With the two lights and the green screen, I'm just in this void. I don't need sets or props, I have scans. And this has just become the equivalent of performance capture, except for video. We're now asset gathering performances. We're at the mercy of Switch Light's algorithm. I don't know whether it prefers faces, whether it can handle a full body, hands, or objects. So we're going to find out just how it handles this footage. I've keyed and masked it in After Effects and exported a set of image sequences. One's an RGB with alpha, then just an alpha mask on its own, plus a kind of makeshift roughness map where I made the footage black and white and added some sharpening. I want to make it clear I'm not sponsored by Switch Light here, I just really like what they do. Now we're not going to use the relight video option. I wish we could, but we can't currently get the normal and albedo out from relight video, so we're stuck using relight image. So I've navigated to one of my RGB sequences and found an image I want to relight and then click open. Every time I do this, I'm surprised by the result. Switch Light is doing a really good job on the roughness here as well to get the shine on the forehead and the side of the face here. And here's the magic. On your HDRI, we can just spin that round and then click apply all. Bam! Completely different lighting, and it's done that in seconds, really. Imagine what this is going to be like when it's actually released, or in a year's time from now. So on the right hand side, you can also see independently the normal. That is a solid looking normal with all of the detail in my jumper there, and an albedo, which is of course with all of the shadows taken out. So that's a nice flat image. To download them, you would go to the right hand side panel, uncheck relit composite and just check normal and albedo and then download all. Now enough gushing from me. The sequence that I filmed on the green screen for the end of the video is about 30 seconds long, so I'm gonna have to now process every single one of those frames through Switch Light in batches of 10. But let's just skip ahead to the results. So here I've got folders for each of my shots, and inside there, the normal and albedos from Switch Light. So this is the albedo. You can see in the jumper, there's temporal inconsistency, there's exposure changes, there's the normal map there. Again, some temporal inconsistency. By no means the worst I've seen, and in fact, I think it's incredible, really. Now there are a few ways of dealing with this kind of temporal noise. I use DaVinci Resolve because it has a flicker filter that deals with this really well. Here we are in Unreal Engine. I've got all four of my sequences, the albedo, normal, roughness and mask, playing back simultaneously in a level sequence, and on this plane, we're getting a relit result. In normal lit mode, it looks a bit weird. A bit of lighting adjustment would probably sort this out, but I just go straight for path tracer because, yeah, it like immediately looks really nice. That's quite epic, actually. Let's add a light, and I just want to show you how the plane reacts to like a point light, say. So I've brought a light in from the left. Let's move it to the back a bit, maybe. There we go. And you can really just play around with it. I mean, this is a point light with a source radius of 0. So if things start to look a bit weird like they do here, just add like 50. Soften it right out, maybe less, even 20. Who needs metahuman when you have human? This is a real person being relit in the engine. God damn. And the great thing about this is you're adding lights, they're affecting the scene and the character. You can see that that's already lighting up the ground behind me, so it doesn't look unnatural. absolutely incredible. So I've been speaking with the people at Switchlight to find out what's next on their roadmap, and there's some very cool things. Apparently within the next couple of months they are actually looking at doing roughness maps, which is pretty much the only piece of the puzzle that I think we're missing when it comes to Unreal. Under certain circumstances you can really tell that the skin, clothing and eyes don't reflect the way that they do in real life. I think their AI masking is really good, and they're going to be adding an alpha matte export option as well as the roughness, so that's really cool. They do have a video relighting feature of course at the moment, but it's a little limited, but it will be expanded to include normal maps and albedo map exports, so that's going to speed this whole workflow up so much. And if all of that wasn't cool enough, they've said that they want to cater primarily for industry professionals like filmmakers and visual effects artists. So they're developing the software so it's not just web-based but also a desktop standalone application plus pro plugins for Nuke and After Effects. And you've waited long enough, so here's the short sequence that I made using Switchlight. Now, I think the ability to film a subject and put them in Unreal Engine and have them react to lights, it's game changing, and it's going to change filmmaking forever, no matter what. It feels like a bit of a superpower, but actually, when everyone's super, no one's super. And that's a good thing, because filmmaking shouldn't be a superpower. It's magical, but it should be accessible to everybody. And when everyone has these amazing abilities and can focus more on telling their stories than the tech, that's how a good filmmaker will be defined. I'd like to give a quick shout out to my patrons. Thank you guys so much for making videos like this possible. And if you're not currently a patron and you want to support the channel, well, just head over to my Patreon. There's a link in the description. I've just added all of the image sequences and Switchlight results from this video for all patrons to download and test out.